Alright guys, so today I'm replacing my AC resistor. You need the part number. There it is. So to take off your AC resistor, pretty easy. You just take this panel off, and then you're gonna have 2 3/8 bolts, one right there, and you unplug this off, and pretty straightforward. Now, since I was here already, I decided to clean the evaporator. The evaporator, how it works is it's how your heater works. So the air runs through there, gets it hot, and if it's clogged up, no air would seep through, so you have low AC blower pressure. Right now, we're going to take off this blower. On the evaporator, we're going to clean it today. Y'all see the blower runs through here and it goes into the evaporator, and if it's dirty right here, the air will not go through. So to take off the evaporator, first you take off these screws right here off this panel. Got your evaporator right here. Again, these are going to be 7/8, 3/4, and 5/8. Remember to depressurize your system. This one is still a little bit pressurized by the sound of it, but I already depressurized it. See how much pressure it still got. See this one sticking inside. Make sure you don't double these up, but each one of them has one of these. And if they don't seal correctly, it will leak. So basically, once you unscrew them, this right here is your expansion valve for the front. You take these off. Get new ones. So again, this is going to be a 7/8 along with this one. This one is going to be a 3/4, and this one is going to be 5/8. So once you pull this off, you have your expansion valve out. So off to the side. Pull this off. And our evaporator should come out with these. If y'all see here, it's real dirty. So that any dirt from the outside gets clogged here, and it doesn't let the air go through from the blower into your AC vents. Alright, now don't make the same mistake I did right here. This one, although my lines are closed out for the coolant that runs back here to the heater, there was still coolant that came out. So I'm gonna just clean this one right here, so I don't have to drain my coolant. I don't know if it was gonna continue dripping or what, but I'm just gonna put it back and I'll just clean it there. So I don't know if y'all can see how dirty it is in here. This is also your drain tube. If you're already here, might as well bring it down and make sure that it's not clogged. Right here on the bottom side. I'm gonna see if I can grab it with a little brush to get everything out of there. So here we sprayed down the evaporator with coil cleaner, and this stuff works perfect because this is like the one for homes. But y'all see it's taking off all the so now to rinse it out, I'm going to turn on the truck. So once the truck's got air, this is what I'm going to use to be able to clean it. This is a siphon air gun. Put this here. And I got degreaser in here, so it's spraying pressure to air. At the same time, it's spraying degreaser. Mine looks good right about there. So if you're like me and you don't have water accessible, I'm gonna show y'all the trick that I do. Here we are at my local pilot. Bring on my hose. Coil cleaner. Once you got your expansion valve put on, I took it off the resistor, so I'm going to put on my new resistor. Right there in that hole. This plug right here. And this one here. So to put it back on, I want to try something different. I've never tried this before, but let's go ahead and put some insulation around this. So once all the bolts are all tightened all the way around, you're going to want to make sure that this is airtight, there's no air seeping through. You can use insulation foaming or whatnot, but I used some tape to make sure that it's nice and tight on there and no air seeps out. The more air gets through your evaporator and doesn't leak out of here, the more you'll have it that way. Now what's left is filling up your AC. You can do a full vacuum if you own a vacuum for the AC. If not, what I usually do is I'll fill it up with 2 cans and then I'll drain some of the pressure. And I mean, it works fine. I'm not saying that that's the way that it should be, but for me it works fine. If you have a vacuum, that is the correct way to do it. You vacuum the whole system, make sure that there's no leaks,